Evening peeps, welcome back to the channel. Tonight I'm bringing you round 6 of the CHewitt Racing Mini Cooper Cup. Don't seem to have many in the lobby at the minute. I don't know what's going on here. I think Zuzim's just getting his livery. We're waiting on one other I know of. Yeah, a few drivers missing tonight, not sure what's going on there. Zuzim's is back in the room. But yeah, round 6, 1 hour endurance, live from Laguna Seca tonight. Let me stop throwing that on the floor. There we go. So yeah, Zuzim's back in the room. I think we're just waiting for Don Dotter. Just waiting for one more. I don't know whether let's just chuck up that Don Dotter's on his way. Might be too late though. I don't know where he is. So yeah, I don't know whether they're going to allow Don Dotter in. Oh, he's in. He's in the lobby. But that's still only 5 drivers in tonight's lobby. I don't know where the rest have gone. That's a bit of a shame. It was coming up to the mid-season break next week. I hope people got the week right. Didn't think it was this week that the mid-season break was, so everyone's decided to take it off. And there's been plenty of chat about it. I don't have current standings either at the minute. The last ones I saw were post round 4, so I've got nothing for post round 5 currently. And I didn't want to chuck those up in case they were wrong. So let's get ourselves to track anyway. Let's chuck all the usual stuff on for people. So let's go and see who we've got on track then. So yeah, we are at Laguna Seca. Zuzim stays out. He is just about to start a fresh lap. We're on board with Zuzim's for a quick lap around Laguna. So down the start finish straight, a little bit of a kick to the left. Have not got a track map for this one. Into this awkward double apex hairpin. Hard on the power, again easy to run it out wide there on the right. Through this tight right hander. Into this next right hander. Got to just roll this one through a little bit. Power again down this straight towards this just over 90-degree left-hander coming up. Really easy one to get wrong there. Zuzim's doing a good job so far, even with a clip on the curb on the apex there. So around that left-hander, 90-degree as well. And up the hill to the famous corkscrew. So hard on the brakes as you hit the top of the hill, hard left, dropping down the hill, hard right, back on the power again. Down there's just a little lift required through here, back on the power. Down a couple into this one, he's just dropped into 4th, just kept it on track almost. And then back down this short little straight onto the start finish straight again for Zuzim's. what time has he put in? A 1:35.6 then for Zuzim's fastest. Let's change out of this one and go and see who else is up to what on track. So NGR Cuddles yet to do a lap. He's just about to come across the line. We'll stay with him for now. So he puts in a 1:40.988. Second place. Don Dotter then going off road. Best livery of tonight. So NGR Cutler again yet to put a hot lap in, as has Bigsy. So let's stick with Don Dotter as he comes around this last turn then. Oh, running himself a little bit deep into that one. He comes across the line for a 1:42.4. Okay, so third position. So yes, a 1 hour endurance for you lot tonight. So, as I say, it's a shame there's not more people in the lobby. Conrad's unable to make it, he's working. So that's one driver accounted for. So let's see what... oh, this is Cutler's out lap. Oh no, well, he's got a lap on track. This is not your out lap, Cutler. So 1:37.9 then for Cutler. Bigsy holding a little bit of penalty, just dropping it off through there. One more corner to go for him. So let's see what Bigsy puts in then. So yeah, missing, who are we missing? Potter McPot, Pav 46, a couple of others, who else? Conrad we're missing. Fredo, I think he's pretty much abandoned this one. As has Burn Fry. So what did Bigsy put in? A 1:36.5. So that chucks him into second. Cuddles just coming back out of the pits, fresh set of tyres. Let's see what Susan's got. He's gone quicker, 1:34.3. So 15-minute quali, and then an hour's race for you lot. So Susan's gone quicker. Not quite, I don't think. No. That was a lot slower that time. So Don Dotter into second then, 1:35.7. Drifting that Mini through the sand trap there. Getting a bit of a tow off Cuddles through this back half of the track. Chucking himself out of the way, doesn't want to be part any kind of benefit to Don Dotter, possibly looking to get the tow himself, but just runs himself far too hot into corkscrew, and off into the sand he goes. Didn't go quicker. Cutler's now chucked himself into second then, 1:35.0. 3/4 of a second back. Oh, again drifting wide into the sand trap. His Mini's not bad off road, but it does slow him down. So 1:35.2 for Bigsy then. Gone quicker. Third place currently. Don Dotter pushed down into fourth, even with a 1:35.5. He's been out and come back, so let's just see what he's got. He's right at the start of the track. Zuzim's putting an even faster one in, 1:33.8. So a couple of 1:35.0, 0.2 of a second quicker than Bigsy currently. So this race series is sponsored by CHewitt Racing. It's a family-orientated race company. Is it a company? Race company, race team? Team, there you go. That'll do it. With Fred and Chloe ragging around in minis and Ford Kaz. They also do a fair bit of karting as well. So Cutler, who's rocking one of the CHewitt Racing liveries. TC Fredo was rocking the other one, but like I say, not in this lobby. I think he's out of this series. So Cutler now pushed down into 4th. Bigsy's put in, what's he put in? 1:34.6. So a good time. And Don Dotter's put in 1:34.7. So still 5 and a bit minutes left to attempt some more hot laps. So he's still holding that 1:33.8. What's he got this time? Not far off the same, 1:34.3. So looking quick tonight, Zuzims. Don Dotter in second, then 1:34.7. Over 3/4 of a second back from Zuzims. Don Dotter, as I say, pushed down into 4th position, 1:35.0. Coles only managed a 1:38.7 so far. Ourselves back to Zuzims then. So going consistently quicker then. Another purple sector for Zuzims. Just stick with this. A couple of corners left to go. And then tight right. Into this last turn, he's running himself a little bit wide. He's had to let off the throttle through there. And puts in, it was purple sectors. Let's see what he's got. Not quite, 1:34.0, so losing time in those last couple of turns. Still a good time, 1:34.0. Don Dotter's gone quicker, 1:34.2, puts him within just under 0.4 of a second behind Zuzims currently. He's come in the pits then, he's looking to get a fresh set at the end of this session. Cutler's still 4th then with that 1:35. Cuddle's now back out the pits. Lost all his times off screen there. Zuzims has got this lap. Around 2.5 minutes left of quali. Baggy, evening mate, how you doing? So not quite as quick this time for Zuzims. Holding a chunk of penalty as well. What's Don Dotter got? So he's on 1:34.2, currently in second. As I say, missing a few drivers tonight. It's going to be an empty. Oh, it's going to be an empty grid, unfortunately, for this 1 hour enduro. So a little bit slower for Don as well. Is he looking like he's possibly taking the rest of this one off? So with Cutler then. It's not looking like a bad lap. As quick as he'd want. So he still keeps that 4th, about quarter of a second down on his fastest time. Cheers, Bags. Stream's a bit lonely at the minute. There's only me and you watching. So let's go and see. Oh, I was going to say let's go and see what Cuddles has got, but Cuddles has got the view of a Gran Turismo sign. So Susum's gone a bit slower on that 8 there on 35.7. Again, he's picked up a penalty through the back half of Corkscrew there, 0.5 of a second. Just running himself a little bit too tight through the apex, dropping all 4 wheels off the track. He's trying to lose that penalty, it's not letting him. There it is. That was a bit bizarre how that time didn't run down. So just 15 seconds left of quali. So 5 drivers on track. As I say, not sure where everyone else is tonight. Conrad Racing's late for work. Is working late, not late for work. So unfortunately unable to get here, but I don't know where everyone else is. It's a bit of a shame, really. Susum's gone a little bit quicker then. Just in that sector currently. So Cuddle's saying quali over, so even if Susum's does, well, he's already got pole position, but if he didn't have pole and he took it now, it wouldn't count. They'd have to set the grid order by hand. Not difficult with only 5 drivers. Yeah, I don't think they will, Bags. That's kind of it. The quali was a proper quali sesh. Nobody could join halfway through that. And it wasn't, it was just a practice. But still, nobody seems to be late arriving or have joined the lobby while we've been in the qualifying session. Bit of a shame, really. So let's get ourselves to track. So we're just waiting for Cuddles to press the right buttons. And then we'll drop ourselves into the 1 hour endurance race. This is the mid-season break after this. This is it then, the right buttons have been pressed. So the mid-season finale. Only 5 drivers have turned up for it. I'd have expected more at Laguna Seca, to be honest. So Susum's takes pole, Dundot to second, Bigsy third, Cutler in 4th, and Cuddles in 5th. That's not the best view. That's not the best view either. Get me on board. Give me a shot of Susum from the side, so they are away. Susum's getting off well, chucking himself over to the left-hand side, covering off that position from Don Dotter and NGR Cutler right on. That's the worst view in the world, PlayStation. It's terrible. So Don Dotter in second under pressure from Cutler, looking to make a move down the inside into this first right-hander. Makes a nice move down the inside of Don Dotter then. To try and keep pace with Susum's at the start of this race. So Don Dotter down into 3rd, now coming under pressure from Bigsy. He's just run himself a little bit wide through there. He's going to allow Bigsy to close in on him. And Cuddles just dropping off the pack a little bit, 1.4 seconds back. So Zuzim's then keeping the lead. Making a slight break already. 0.7 of a second. Just come to 0.6 now. Cutler coming back under attack from Don Dotter in third place as they come into the corkscrew. Let's see if everyone makes it cleanly through here. Oh, Cuddles just running it a bit deep into the sand. That's going to lose him more time. He's extending that lead then, 1.1 seconds currently. Cutler's run himself wide. He's managed to keep that position, I think, just see in the background, Cuddles has run himself wide again in the... He's all the way off the track by a fair old chunk, but Cuddles and Cutler now side by side as they come down the start-finish straight. Cuddles and Cutler, Don Dotter and Cutler, sorry. Don's got the inside line though, his head down towards this double apexed hairpin. Cutler might be looking for a completely different line in for a cutback on the way out. Not quite able to do it there. So now Bigsy to close in on him. He has got 0.2 of a second penalty. So Zuzim's then extended his lead 1.5 seconds. Dotter's second, managed to make a small break from Cutler in third, 8.8 of a second. Just stretching that out a little bit as well. Let's come down there, but Cutler's run himself wide again in the sand. That's going to give back Bigsy a damn good look. He's got the move done. So Bigsy up into third even with that penalty. So Cutler just pushing a little bit hard at the start of this one. Tyre wear is on times 10, fuel is on times 8. So strategy is going to play a big part in this one. Yes, Don's always got your name rocking on his car, mate. He's got it down the front, the sides. That's the wrong button. Need another shot down the side of Don's car. Can't see it. Not from that angle anyway. There it is, the snail. And then Chaos, and then Dark Smoker on his boot. I like it. So Bigsy up into third, then after that move past Cutler, after he ran himself wide. Cutler looking to come back at him though, closing the gap slowly. NGR Cuddles already in the pits. So repairing damage by the look of it. That's a great big long endurance. Don Dotter managed to keep that gap between himself and Zuzim's to 1.5 seconds. Bigsy and Cutler are now fighting it out for that third position. Cutler getting back past. Oh, not sure if there was a bit of naughtiness there. Bigsy flashing his lights. Cutler holding a penalty. Looking like he might just be giving Bigsy that position back. We've lost Cuddles out of this lobby. So down to 4 drivers. That's not cricket. It's all going to stretch out by the end of the race. Hour to go. There's not going to be a lot of racing as such in this one by the look of it. Not once the gap starts to stretch out, unless Don Dotter can keep tabs on Zuzim's in front. Let's close the gap actually, 0.8 of a second. Go on, Don. Now 7.5 over Bigsy. Bigsy and Cutler going to battle this one out then. So Don and Zuzim's almost bumper to bumper as they run through here. Totally different lines through there between Don and Zuzim's. Not too sure why Don Dotter went quite so wide. So 54 minutes 20 still left on the counter. We've lost one driver. Several haven't turned up, so we're down to 4. So we've got one battle on track here between Zuzims and Don Dotter, and then we've got Bigsy and Cutler, the other pair, battling it out for 3rd position currently. Bigsy just looking like he kept 2 wheels on the curb in there, not picking up a penalty yet. Oh, he's run himself wide though, so that's now allowed Cutler back through. So let's flick ourselves onto this other fight. Zuzims and Don Dotter still bumper to bumper as they head down the start-finish straight then on lap 5. So nothing between those 2 drivers. Bit of a gap extending now between Cutler and Bigsy, 1.3 seconds. There's a big gap between Cutler and Don Dotter as well. That gap's getting bigger. That's 10.6. Oh, Cutler's now run himself wide. So that could be the tail of this race. These 2 just running wide on a turn, allowing the other one past. Whereas these pair are just going to chase each other down. Zuzims managed to make a bit of a break from Don Dotter, extended to 1.3. So there is Pro and Pro-Am. Unfortunately, the Pro-Am lobby is not being streamed tonight. The usual commentator, I think he's working late as well. So Cutler and Bigsy bumper to bumper again. Then it looks like Cutler just got that last turn wrong. It's allowed Bigsy to close right back in on him, looking for a different line into the hairpin. Cutler going defensive, holding that 3rd position currently. Bigsy unable to do anything through there yet. So Don Dotter then starting to streak away a little bit from the pair behind. As I say, we've lost a few tonight. Well, I say we've lost a few haven't turned up. And we've lost Cuddles already. So only a second between Bigsy and Cutler. It's only 1.4 between Don and Zuzims. Oh, Zuzims going massively deep there. He's going to get a penalty for that, no doubt. Or is he? I thought he was going to get a penalty for that. That has allowed Don Dotter to close back up on him. Make a move as well, is Don. So down the inside as they head towards the hairpin. Good move for Don Dotter up into 1st place then. So he's trying to make a bit of a dive down the inside, trying to show his nose. But Don Dotter's run himself far too deep into there. So now he's using to just stick to his line and take that position back. Don Dotter's still there. So he's having to go a little bit defensive. The tyre wear on Don Dotter's soft is a lot higher than it is on Zuzims. Fuel depletion as well. So even with the toe off of Zuzims in front, he's more fuel than the current P1 holder. So you may see Don Dotter in the pits this lap. Bigsy is separated by a big chunk now, 5.5 second gap between those two. Bigsy holding a big chunk of penalty as well, just losing a little bit through there. So Don Dotter looking to get that first position back. He's not got the line through that turn. He will have the line into this one, but he comes into the pits. He's coming to the pits in first place as well. Susum's crew in their typical pink livery. Cutler then taking a shortcut into the pits. What's Bigsy going to do? So Bigsy comes in as well. So who gets out first between Don Dotter and Zuzims? Who takes on board the least amount of fuel? It should be Zuzims. He was holding a fair old chunk. He's got 21 litres when he came in the pits. Don Dotter only had 5. So all 4 drivers of this race currently in the pits. Don Dotter gets released, Zuzims gets released. Don Dotter does come out in front. Just over 3/4 of a tank for Don Dotter. Damn it, PlayStation. RIP headphone users. So Don Dotter does keep the lead of this race as he comes out the pits, holding less fuel than Cutler, Zuzims. Both drivers out on a fresh set of racing softs. The 2 drivers behind also come out on racing, also mediums for Cutler, okay, and hards for Bigsy. So completely different strategies for the guys at the back. Different fuel as well, so Cutler only taking on just over half a tank, whereas Bigsy's gone for a full tank, looking to run long. It's not going to help him currently. So he's 13 seconds back from Cutler. He's on the slowest tyre available. So Don Dotter still holding the lead of this race, got 0.5 of a second penalty to lose. Zuzims possibly quite happy to just sit behind him and save more fuel. So yeah, Zuzims just able to take on that extra fuel. He was holding just under 1/4 of a tank when he came in the pits. Zuzims had pretty much squeezed every drop out of it. He's still holding the lead. He will have to come in earlier than Zuzims. Make any dents into the guys in front. 12.2 seconds currently the gap. Just losing time through that hairpin there. So yeah, very empty track tonight. There won't be a lot to commentate on. There is this battle going on at the minute with Zuzims literally pushing Don Dotter up towards left-hander before the corkscrew. I don't know what it's called. I haven't got a track map. So both drivers keeping it clean through that exit over the brow of the hill. Hard on the brakes as you hit the curbs. Just there, pow, down the gears. Through that left-right complex. Doesn't settle the cars. Can be tricky. Susum's taking it tight through there, picked up a penalty. He's got to lose that. That's going to drop him back a little bit from Don Dotter. So it looks like Don Dotter's driving the life out of that Mini to try and keep Zuzims behind him. Zusum's still right there and lost 0.2 of a second of his penalty. Bolted to each other, this pair. Almost tie rope between them. drivers, very respectful, giving each other plenty of room. Zuzim's making a little bit of a move now on Don Dotter. He's got the inside line as they head up the hill. So he just takes that first position back off Don Dotter as they head up towards this corkscrew again. So hard on the brakes. So I think there's where Zuzim keeps picking up his penalty, but I think he keeps running himself on the green. He just classes off track. He's gone off track there as well. He's trying to lose his penalty and keep Don Dotter behind him. So side by side as they head into this last turn, Zuzim has got the inside line, drops his penalty off as well through there. Don Dotter would have known that, he could have driven through him. Now again, bumper to bumper then as they head down this start-finish straight. So many different lines there. Don Dotter trying to go for a late lunge, so Zuzim's trying to defend it. He's run himself a little bit wide. Don Dotter's got side by side with him, but Zuzim's got the inside line into the next turn. I do like that camera angle. Bolt. Oh, a little bit of contact between Zuzim's. Oh, we've lost another driver now. So Biggsy's left the lobby. Oh my gosh. Zuzim's left the lobby. Well. There we go. Down to 2 drivers. Yes. Well, there's almost 10 seconds between them. Not far wrong. It's an hour TT really. Cutler still racing. Don Dotter's not really racing, looks like he's chatting. Not giving up on this one. Zuzim's out. Say none of these drivers can rejoin as the racing starts. No problem, Don. But it's not looking like much of a race as it goes. Yeah, it's not great, is it, Baggy? It's not great. So that's it. NGR Cutler. Well, it's pointless just as spending 40 minutes watching NGR Cutler. So I'm sure Cutler will just take the points. Let's give him a little. Keyboard in front of me. pad. What is on there? Well, yeah, so Cutler's in the pits anyway, whether he's actually still racing. That's one word, that is. He's noted like that. You know what, Baggy? I don't know, mate. I don't know where people are tonight. We're missing loads. We only started with Jesus Christ. We only started with 5 drivers. We lost Cuddles within like 2 laps. And then, well, you saw we were down to 4 drivers. Second Susan got punted, he left. Bigsy left a couple of minutes later. Who knows? Yeah. So unfortunately, that's going to be the end of this one. I don't see any point in just watching NGR Cutler roll around on his own. It's just going to be another 36 minutes of this man. Bigsy's now left the room anyway. So yeah, I may as well call it. It's a bit of a shame. So no GR3. No GR3 this week. It is the mid-season break. This is what might be occurring with this race, that people might be thinking it's the mid-season break for the minis, when it's not. That's actually next week. So that might be why we're missing all these drivers. Maybe a little bit confusing if you are in both leagues. So yeah, no GR3s this week. Only half of these minis this week for you lot. And then Thursday I'm back for P1 RC's Renault Megane trophies. That's always a full lobby. Always a bit punchy, that one. Plenty of action going on. So that's 9 PM Thursday. Come and check that out. And then I'm back Sunday for P1 boys again. And that's the super formulas, so the little Formula 1 cars. Fast little things. Usually quite full lobbies with those as well. So you'll see a couple of the drivers that you've seen tonight in those lobbies. So come check those out. I was going to say I hope you liked what we've watched tonight, but yeah, it's been a bit of a poor show, to be honest. So yes, that's pretty much me calling it a night. There we go. It's cancelled the race. Even Cutler's decided there's no point. Let's just make sure nobody decides to have a short start, chuck us in with the Pro-Am boys. I don't think that'll happen. Yeah, Don, that's right. It's a good league. It's a good league. It's some fighty little cars. 220 brake. 1050 weight. Yeah, it does make for some really good fighting when there's more people on track. For some reason, people are just not having it. Yeah, unfortunately, there's too many to merge now, lobbies. There's 13 in Pro-Am, which means there's only 3 more spots. I'd probably take up one of those. That leaves 2. Or I stay out and we leave Hunty the Punty doing the streams for the minis. Who knows? Who knows what's going on? But yeah, really poor show tonight. We'll see what happens in 2 weeks' time. So that's pretty much me. I'm going to call it there. You know what's coming up. Just jiggle some things about. There we go. So yes, give it a like, give it a subscribe. Oh, Ryan, what's happened? Well, what's happened is we started with 5 drivers. Within 2 or 3 laps, we were down to 4 drivers. And then 1 or 2, you know, it was just people, 2 pairs of drivers driving around the track. A couple of drivers said, what's the point? It's pointless. So that's this round done. Which is, yeah, a bit crap, isn't it? It's not when you want to turn on, is it, Ryan? Just as I'm finishing the stream because nobody's turned up to race, or not many people have turned up to race. Yeah. So unfortunately, I'm going to end it about here. You know what's coming up? As I say, no GR3s this week. P1RC's Renault Megane Trophies. That's Thursday at 9. Sunday at 9, I've got the P1RC boys again for the Super Formulas. And then mid-season break for the minis, although we've already started that now, halfway through tonight's race. Again, bit of a shame, but these things do happen. So you know what's coming next? Tell your mates, tell your mum. My name's Dark Smoker. I'm out of it.
You